video, I'm gonna share with you guys the best money-making cars on Turo. The best money-making cars on Turo is the economy cars. The reason why I say economy cars is because right now in 2025, a lot of people are trying to leave their 9 to 5 and do gig work like delivery apps, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Amazon Flex. So that causes a high demand for the economy cars because people are able to save gas money because like they're not expensive to rent out, you know what I mean? So for example, my $3,900 car that I bought, the Hyundai Accent 2016, that car makes about $500 to $800 a month on average. My highest earning month, like I said in another video, was $900 in a single month for a car that I bought for $3,900. And the best part about this is that if something breaks down, it's very cheap to fix, man. Unlike the luxurious cars, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like Audis and anything more like luxurious on that side is more expensive to fix. Anything low breaks down, even a headlight or something like that will cost you thousands of dollars. Excuse me. Damn. So saying that, I would definitely recommend economy cars, and they're very affordable to buy and very cheap to fix. You guys can go the cash route, or you guys can go get a finance car, because either one makes money, just how you go about things. With the finance side, you want to make sure you build up your credit first before you finance a car, so that way you're getting the best rate. But the reason why I say the cash car is better is because literally, bro, every single month you won't have to make a payment to a car dealership, and all that is either going into your pockets or you can reinvest that into growing your Turo business, upgrading your car, you know what I'm saying? Just getting things that you need, cleaning supplies, Bluetooth. They have some things like little Bluetooth things that you can like put into the aux, and you know what I mean, like those probably cost a little bit, but yeah, you can just invest into stuff, reinvest into your Turo business and grow it, you know what I mean? So I'm doing the cash route, and you guys can follow my journey and learn from my mistakes, because I did make a few mistakes, and right now currently I am fixing my mistakes. And yeah, bro, the money is definitely there on Turo. I couldn't say that the money is not there. The money is 100% there, you know what I'm saying? All you guys gotta do on your side is make the right investments on your vehicles. Make sure you guys are getting a good price. Make sure you guys have some money saved up if you guys are going the cash route, because a lot of times when you guys get used cars, they will probably break down, but as long as you guys fix them up, you guys will make your money back plus more, because that happened to me. My car broke down, I fixed it up, I made all my money back for the car. The money I put in to fix and plus for the car, and now I can sell it because the car didn't depreciate, you know what I'm saying? This is why you guys gotta get cheap economy cars. This is building out your base. Like right now, I'm building out my base. Yeah, my cars might not look pretty, but they're doing their job, man. They're making me money. I'm not even driving them half of the time, you feel me? They're getting rented out every single month. And like I said, they don't look perfect. They're not brand new. Like, they're not a 2020. I have the most recent year car that I have is the 2016 Hyundai Accent. All my other cars are a little older. The Ford Fiesta is a 2015. The Chrysler is a 2013. The Nissan is a 2014. But all my cars literally cost me less than $4,000. I paid $3,800 for the Chrysler. I paid $3,900 for the Hyundai Accent. I paid $4,000 for the Ford Fiesta, and then I paid $3,600 for the Nissan. So Right now, my plan is to get all 4 vehicles on the Turo platform. I currently got 2. So once I get all 4, I'll be making close to $3K a month for buying cars that I buy less than 4K. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the economy cars is the best route to go, bro. Those cars get rented out every single month. There's high demand for them. And also they get rented out for monthly trips because people like to just rent those cars out and just use them out the month. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to a dealership and financing a car, they'll just get a car from Turo and book it for months out. You know what I'm saying? And then, bro, that's consistent, bro. It's consistent. Turo is very consistent. You're gonna be making money every single month. You know what I'm saying? So right now with my 2 cars, I make anywhere between $1,000 to $1,200 a month, and I'm looking to scale up. And so yeah, you guys subscribe. Alright, so that video y'all just seen is about 3 months old, and my mindset has still not changed. I still think that economy cars are very important. And yeah, so my plan is to at least have 5 to 10 cash cars before I start going to finance cars. And also in this video, I'm gonna talk to you guys about why it's so important to have economy cars and why they're like the least riskiest to have on Turo. Because like so 3 months ago, I had 2 cars listed, which was this car and the Chrysler 200S, and that car got the transmission got damaged and it was a total loss. And I ended up learning a very important lesson from that. And the lesson from that is just heavily get focused on economy cars, because I feel like the reason why that car got damaged is because it was more popular for that car to get rented out during the weekends. And what people are doing on the weekends are they are getting drunk. And I feel like the person who like damaged the transmission was drunk, just because like the car came back like really messed up. And yeah, so, and it was literally like Sunday morning. So a lot of people get drunk and they want to drive those type of cars, like Dodge Challengers, Hellcats. Yeah, so that's why I'm like trying to focus more on economy cars, because on Turo is all about your audience. Who do you want to focus on? Who do you want to rent out to? And I feel like people who rent out economy cars are usually like middle-aged people, some younger people also, that are like basically renting out the car to either do gig work or just get back and forth from work. Or like I've had older people rent out as well, but those are people who were just like visiting town, visiting family members, you know what I'm saying? And that Chrysler was like, bro, most of the people that were renting out a Chrysler, I can tell they were trying to like, you know what I'm saying, go out, have fun, get drunk and things like that. And that's the reason why I'm kind of trying to stay away from renting out like Dodge Challengers, Dodge Chargers. Those type of cars usually attract people who like, you know what I'm saying, just drive crazy, you know what I'm saying, speeding and driving drunk, all types of stuff, you know what I'm saying. So those cars I feel like are very risky to rent out on Turo, because I feel like they have a high chance of getting crashed or damaged. And so I've had this economy car for the longest, for like 1 year and 4 months, way longer than I've had the Chrysler. So this car was like my second car on Turo, and I'm gonna show y'all how much I've made so far. I ended up making like over 8K, and I paid $3,900 like I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just a cheap car, and I was able to do the alternator and belt on my own. I'm gonna show you guys the hood of the car. Like it just looks very simple, nothing complicated. I could probably do some of the work by myself. Yeah, nothing fancy, man. Just the 2016 Hyundai Accent, very cheap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so this car is very cheap to fix, and was very affordable to buy. I would say it's reliable as well. All right, so I've did the alternator on my own, the belt on my own, which I ended up saving money. And I also did the spark plugs. So I did the spark plugs. And the only work that I really paid for this car was the suspension, to get the suspension done. And I paid like $2,000 to get all the suspension work done. But yeah, that's all I paid. And oh yeah, one time I have fixed the AC for like another $500. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys how much this car is making me every month. And it's currently my only car that's listed on Turo. And I'm working on getting my Nissan relisted, and then from there keep on trying to buy more economy cars. But yeah, I just want to build out a base, a foundation of having multiple economy cars on Turo. So with that Chrysler, I don't regret it. I actually love that car, and I got paid out $7K. So now all I could do is keep learning, keep growing. You feel me? So this car just got back from a trip a couple of days ago, and is already going back on another trip. And yeah, so like I was saying in my other videos, man, is we're in a busy season in my city, so this car is getting booked out left and right. And yeah, man, AC works, everything is good on this car, which is literally keeping me afloat. Yeah, it drives real good. Yeah, so overall, man, this car, I would rate this car like 9 out of 10. It's reliable. It doesn't have the Bluetooth though. But I had this device like that had Bluetooth. And then yeah, so if you have Apple Music, as long as you connect to the charger right here, you'll be good. You'll be able to listen to music and stuff, which is not too bad. Yeah, so I do want to get another car like this, a 2016 Hyundai Accent, just because they're so cheap, bro. Like, and they're actually reliable. I was doing like more research on them, and from my experience too, I've had a great experience with this car. Most people who rent this car, like I was saying, are people who are doing gig work, or they're just visiting family. Nothing crazy, no crazy driving. I haven't had any guests damage anything. The only thing was like the windshield. There was a crack, and I had to just replace the windshield, which wasn't too bad. It was only like $160. So I ended up finding a good deal on Facebook Marketplace. If you guys are ever trying to get your windshield crack replaced, so I was able to find a good deal on Facebook Marketplace for like $160. Got that replaced, and yeah, so car is still good and running. It has a 155, 296K miles. So the miles is getting up there, and yeah, so as long as this car continues to make $500 to $700 a month, I'm not going to be getting rid of it. I'm just going to continue making that $500 to $700 a month. You feel me? That's a good amount for this car. I'm not going to lie. And also it's keeping up with the competition, because if people are financing cars and they're renting them out for like $50, $40 a day, I can always lower the price on this car. It doesn't harm me because I got it for very cheap. And my plan is to sell it for $3K. Try to sell it for $3K. So I bought it for $3,900, sell it for $3K. And I've already made like a lot of money from Turo on it. Like I was saying, I made like over $8K. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. Yeah, economy cars are the best making cars on Turo, man. So I want to scale up my fleet with economy cars. So my plan is just to get my Nissan fixed up, my Ford Fiesta fixed up, and then have those 3 cars, and then try to save up the money I make from those 3 cars, and then from there, that's it. Like, I'm not buying no more Fords. I'm not buying no more Nissans. In the future, I want to focus more on buying Toyotas and Hondas, and then probably scale up to buying an Infinity as well. But those cars are a little bit more expensive. So right now I got these cheap cars, and all I can do is just, you know what I'm saying, try to earn money from these cars that I got right now, and then eventually work my way up to getting a Toyota, getting an Infinity, getting yeah, because I just want to focus on having reliable economy cars. Yeah, so I do want to get another drop top. I love drop tops, but they're just too risky for me right now. Like, what happened to my recent drop top, that like opened my eyes up that those cars are risky, because people love to rent them out on the weekends, and when people rent them out on the weekends, they love to get drunk, like I was saying. And yeah, so I'm gonna just try to stay away from those type of cars right now and just focus on economy cars. That's all I'm gonna do, you feel me? Just try to stack up and grow as fast as I can. Yo, I've been looking more into like Toyotas. It's crazy, bro, how those like do not depreciate. I've seen people selling like a 2008, 2009 for like 4K, like with 200K miles, bro. It's crazy. I cannot make this up. So yeah, those do not depreciate at all, bro. Like, every other car depreciates a little bit because I am buying like older used cars, but yeah, I gotta get me a Toyota because I can just have that car on Turo for a very long time, stack up, and when it comes time to sell it, I know that I can basically sell it for almost as much as I got it for. Feel me? But yeah, that's why I want to get a Toyota bad, but they're just so expensive, and yeah, so I gotta save up for that. All right, so I got the car like 2 weeks into July, and then I listed it last 2 weeks of July, made $343. Then August, car was finally on Turo for a full month and made $764 in August. Then September made $520, and then October made $640. Then November made $455. So around this area, I had a missed earning of $115, and this is when I had to get my car suspension done, and then right here is when I had to get my AC done. So I had a $104 missed earnings. And then December, my highest earning month, $904, and then total for last year made $3,626, which is crazy for this cheap car. It's doing great. All right, so this is the first year that this car is gonna be on Turo for a full year. Last year I got it in July, so now in 2025 gonna be on Turo for a full year from January to December. And so I'm gonna show y'all how much I've been making every single month. January made $509, February made $659, March made $676, April made $644, and then this is around time. So after like 4 months of consistent income, I've had my first car issue, which is not too bad, you feel me, because I have a used car. Eventually you're gonna have some problems, and this is around the time where I had to get a new alternator. Got the new alternator, did it myself, and then made $250, and then June made $344. And this is around the month where I actually started playing with monthly trips. And yeah, so July made $731, and then August made $475. And this missed earnings of $418 was actually a monthly trip, and I just didn't like it because the guest was getting like, I think like a 50% discount, you feel me? The trip came out to like $700 total, and I was only gonna get paid like $418, so I canceled it. And then September made $587. October made $666, which we're still like in October, which is the 29th today. And then this is my earnings that's coming up, November and December. So I've already got my car booked for the next 2 months. Not the full month, but like there's some bookings in there. Yeah, so total that I made for 2025 was $5,481, which is a crazy amount. That's like all the money back from fixing the car and from buying the car. So yeah, so man, like the profits are crazy with this economy car. So seeing those crazy numbers that this car is producing makes me very excited to just focus on economy cars only and try to make as much money as I can and stack up and just build that strong base and that foundation, so that way my Turo business never fails again. So from here and out, we're just gonna keep on going up. So y'all subscribe to the journey, hit that like button. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.